Lamont Roach is as familiar with Tank Davis as he is. It goes beyond them fighting in the amateurs. They've spent time in camp together. He's been around Tank. He's seen Tank up close and personal, whether he's in the ring with them or not.
Davis has once again sparked major discussions in the boxing world, but this time, his actions have left fans and analysts in shock. Over the past few weeks, Tank has been sending some seriously chilling warnings to Lamont Roach, leading everyone to question if Roach will even make it out of the fight alive. His most recent warning was a bold declaration made at a press conference, which he took a step further by attaching it to a training video he posted online, captioned, "I'm going to end you." With those words, Tank made it clear that his mind games are in full force, and he's ready to take his opponent down both mentally and physically. The tension between the two fighters was reignited after Tank's recent interview, where he explained the reason for initially announcing the cancellation of the fight. For a moment, it seemed like the fight was off, causing fans to panic as rumors began circulating about why Tank had pulled the plug on one of the most anticipated matchups of the year.
I think he actually took this fight for the naysayers and all this and all the people talking about the fight. I think he actually took the fight because he know that I'm a dog, and he want to prove his skills against a dog. So I'm gonna show y'all what happens when two dogs get in the ring together.
In a dramatic moment, Tank said, "I promise you, you better leave them females at home. You better leave the kids at home. On my mother." As speculation reached a fever pitch, Lamont Roach, ever the calm and collected professional, responded directly to the rumors in a recent Q&A on his YouTube channel. Roach explained that he too was in the dark about why Tank had made such a dramatic announcement. However, he made it clear that Tank's unpredictable behavior wasn't anything new to him, and it wasn't going to throw him off his game. Roach responded confidently, saying, "Y'all know what y'all dealing with, man. You're dealing with a wild card." He added, "He's doing nothing. He's punching, and that ain't going to affect me." Roach reassured fans that despite Tank's wild outbursts, the fight was still on track.
What?
I say ninth round.
You said ninth?
Yeah.
What's your response to that, Lamont?
Look, he got scared. Look. He looked at night.
I'm telling him, you saying you going down in a night?
The fight was never off, he clarified. Whatever the case may be, I already knew that. Just so you know, he scared y'all a little bit. Roach explained that Tank's statement was simply one of his usual meltdowns, and it wouldn't change his focus. "I was in the gym. I'm training for my biggest fight. That's what I'm worried about," he said. When asked about their relationship, Roach responded that while he and Tank are not close friends, they still maintain mutual respect. "Would you consider you and Gervonta friends?"
How many pay-per-view buys does this Roach Jr. coming up for 130? How many buys do you think this does, my brother?
I mean, 350 is what Tank and Frank did, and Frank wasn't a champion. Roach has been around. He lost to Jamel Herring. He came back.
Friends, probably, but is it going to be hard to fight your friend? Not at all. Are you going to be friends after? Yeah, why not? Either way, we're both making money, but we're making each other bleed. Hopefully, I just make him bleed. Despite not knowing what prompted Tank's outburst, Roach quickly shifted his attention back to preparing for the Showdown. The fight is still scheduled for March 1st, 2025 at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, and it is set to be the headliner for PBC's second event of the year. However, with everything now back on track, one question still lingers. Why did Tank cause such confusion when everything seems set? Tank's behavior has always been erratic, and this latest move is just another chapter in his unpredictable saga. His mind games have reached new levels, as he's clearly trying to break Roach mentally before they even step into the ring.
Over his head with Gervonta Davis. Gervonta Davis is, I mean, to say the least, he's a beast. He really is. He's a tremendous fighter. He's a dedicated fighter when he comes.
Tank knows exactly what he's doing. He's a master at playing the mental game, often disrupting, distracting, and overwhelming his opponents before they even enter the ring. For Roach, this war of words with Tank could be his biggest challenge yet. "Do you think Tank has one foot out the door?" a reporter asked. Roach confidently replied, "Yeah, for sure." I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm going to just take advantage of that and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating it.
Probably.
Is it gonna be hard to go in the ring and fight your friend?
Not at all.
Are you all gonna be friends after?
Yeah, why not?
Either way it goes.
Both making money. Yeah.
But you guys are making each other bleed.
Hopefully I just make him bleed.
Oh, true. Okay.
Tank's unpredictable nature is no stranger to his fans. From his shocking retirement announcements to his cryptic posts on social media, Tank always keeps fans on their toes. However, this time it feels different. His warnings to Roach are more than just noise. They are a declaration of war. With every training video he posts, Tank is making it clear that he's coming with everything he's got, willing to do whatever it takes to secure a victory. The stakes for this fight are higher than ever. Tank Davis is already a force to be reckoned with in the boxing world. His knockout power is feared by anyone who steps into the ring with him, and his ability to take control of a fight from the first bell is unmatched. But Lamont Roach is no pushover. He's one of the best in the super featherweight division, and he's determined to prove that he can go toe-to-toe with the best. This fight isn't just about the title, it's about respect. Roach has the opportunity to show that he's more than just a stepping stone in Tank's career.
Do you think he has one foot out the door?
Yeah, for sure. I think that was a mistake for him to say that, especially in front of me. So, you know, I'm gonna just take advantage of him and show him why he shouldn't have said that or why he shouldn't be contemplating that.
While Tank's threats may seem intense, they are part of his strategy. He's trying to break Roach mentally before the fight even begins, hoping to plant doubt in Roach's mind. But Roach, for his part, is determined not to let Tank get inside his head. He's staying focused, keeping his eyes on the prize, and training harder than ever to be ready for whatever Tank throws his way. The two fighters have history together. They fought twice in the same tournament, first in the Junior Olympics and later in the Nationals. Now their paths will cross once again, but with even more at stake. Things just keep getting more interesting as the March 1st fight draws closer. Last month, ES News shared a video on their YouTube channel revealing that the fight between Tank Davis and Lamont Roach might break several gate records.
My whole family's from DC. My whole family, like my entire family.
Don't bring them. Don't bring them.
For what?
Don't bring them. I'm telling you.
They gonna celebrate with me.
Records referred to the revenue generated from ticket sales for a live event at a venue. This wasn't just speculation, it was based on early ticket sales and the undeniable pull of Tank's star power. As of December, 10,000 tickets had already been sold out at Barclays Center, which has a capacity of 19,000. This is massive because Tank has been on a tear, selling out every venue he's fought at for the past 12 events in a row. His fight with Lamont Roach could be the 13th consecutive sellout, further cementing Tank's immense popularity in the sport. Despite the drama surrounding the March 1st event, including Tank's unpredictable behavior and shocking social media posts, organizers have increased the ticket prices, reflecting the growing demand and anticipation for the fight. The upcoming fight is set to break the Barclays Center's gate sales record, proving that despite the drama and confusion surrounding Gervonta Davis's actions, his fan base remains loyal, eager to see him in action, and more than willing to pack the arena. The question now is, how much more can Davis get away with before his unpredictable nature catches up with him? Lamont Roach, who has experienced the brunt of Davis's emotional outbursts, is left questioning the limits of his antics. Roach's comments reveal his frustration, but also his calm demeanor in the face of it all. Still, there's a tipping point, and it's clear that Roach is ready to capitalize on Davis's chaos if the opportunity arises. Boxing fans have been eagerly awaiting the showdown between the undefeated Davis and former super featherweight champion Lamont Roach. Tickets for the fight went on sale, and fans didn't waste any time snatching them up.
Yeah, they pick and choose, so it is what it is. And again, the media like to hate him too. So, yeah, you know, I'm gonna catch a lot of that backlash too. But I mean, it is what it is. I ain't really stunned that too much. I'm not worried about narratives. I'm worried about what I can do in the ring.
Asked about the outcome, one person confidently predicted that Roach's brother would come out victorious. "I've seen him in the gym," they said. "It's not just because he's my brother, it's because I know what he's capable of." By the time the fight was officially announced, tens of thousands of seats at Barclays Center had already been sold, making it one of the most anticipated events in boxing history. However, Davis's recent unpredictable behavior, including his social media posts that hinted at the fight being canceled, shook fans to their core. Known for his emotional meltdowns and erratic behavior, Davis managed to leave his followers confused once again. But as expected, the fight was never truly off, and Roach confirmed that. Davis's actions have not dampened the spirits of his fans, who are still eager to see him in the ring, even if it means navigating his moods. For those closely following the sport, the build-up to this fight is about more than just the two men in the ring. There's a rematch clause in play, which means fans might get two exciting bouts instead of just one. Roach has a long history with Davis dating back to their amateur days. Fans from the DMV area have been especially vocal, with many expected to travel to Barclays to support their respective fighters. This is more than just a fight, it's a personal grudge that has been brewing for years. However, it's not just the fight itself that has people talking. Ticket prices for the March 1st event have increased. With the rise in ticket prices comes the anticipation that this could be another record-breaking night at Barclays Center. Davis, the WBA lightweight champion, continues to build his legacy as one of boxing's brightest stars. His ability to draw massive crowds and generate significant revenue has made him one of the sport's most lucrative athletes. As the fight approaches, all eyes are on Davis and how he will handle the pressure. Roach, on the other hand, has remained calm amidst the drama surrounding his opponent. He has been training hard, preparing for what will undoubtedly be the biggest fight of his career.
Not scared of him.
Oh, wow.
Rolly was scared. Brian was scared.
Frank wasn't
Hector was
scared.
scared.
Frank wasn't
was
scared.
terrified.
Frank wasn't scared.
Frank was terrified.
Man,
Roach has always been the underdog, but this time, he has something to prove. Moving up in weight to challenge Davis for the lightweight title is a bold move, but one that could potentially redefine his career if he succeeds. The question remains, will it be enough? As the event draws closer, the rising ticket prices have sparked some controversy. Many fans are questioning whether the steep prices are justified, especially considering the current economic situation. A pay-per-view cost of $79.99 for the fight has also raised eyebrows. While some fans have accepted the cost of major boxing events, others are growing increasingly frustrated with the rising prices. The power brokers behind this fight, including Premier Boxing Champions and TGB Promotions, are standing firm on the $79.99 price tag, unapologetically charging what they believe the fight is worth. Whether or not this strategy will pay off remains to be seen, but one thing is clear, fans are willing to pay to see Davis, the self-proclaimed king of boxing and sex show, in action. Steven Espinosa recently shared insights into what's next for Davis following his anticipated title defense against Roach on March 1st. Davis has made it clear that he's looking to fight top-tier opponents moving forward, with potential matchups against the likes of Shakur Stevenson and a rematch with Ryan Garcia. These are the kinds of fights Espinosa believes would draw massive attention from fans and the media. Despite these high-profile targets, there's also the reality that boxing fans are increasingly frustrated with Davis's career. His previous matchups have often been criticized for not challenging him enough, leading to accusations of cherry-picking opponents. Fans are growing tired of seeing Davis face fighters who are seen as easy wins, and many are demanding that he step up to face the toughest challenges available. Davis's current approach of selecting opponents with a careful eye has allowed him to remain undefeated, but it has also limited his growth as a fighter. While he continues to build a loyal fan base, there's a growing sense that he's not reaching his full potential. To truly be considered among the greats, he'll need to prove that he's willing to fight the best, not just the most convenient. There are other rising stars in the sport, such as Keyshawn Davis, William Zepeda, and Andy Cruz, who could pose a challenge for Davis down the line. However, Davis's focus seems to be on fighters who already have mainstream recognition and can help elevate his career to the next level. Another potential rematch that fans are clamoring for is with Ryan Garcia. Garcia, who faced Davis in 2023, remains a target for a rematch. Their first fight ended with Davis securing a decisive knockout, but a second bout would undoubtedly be a huge event, especially considering Garcia's massive social media following. With Garcia's online presence, a rematch with Davis could easily become one of the biggest pay-per-view draws in boxing. The big question surrounding a Garcia rematch, however, is weight. Garcia fights at 140 pounds, while Davis has campaigned at 135 pounds. Espinosa has noted that weight could be a key factor in making a potential rematch happen. After the first fight, Davis faced criticism for agreeing to a catchweight and rehydration clause, conditions many felt worked against him. This time, Espinosa suggested that Davis is unlikely to agree to similar stipulations, as he was burned by them in the past. As for Shakur Stevenson, he remains another name that comes up when discussing Davis's future. Stevenson, a two-weight world champion, has rapidly gained recognition as one of the most skilled fighters in the sport. A fight between him and Davis would be a thrilling matchup, and Espinosa believes it could be one of the most exciting bouts in boxing. However, making such a fight happen would take time, given the different promotional companies involved. With all of these potential matchups, it's clear that Davis is ready to push for the biggest fights available to him. However, As boxing fans continue to demand more from him, Davis will need to prove he's willing to take on the biggest challenges. His current career trajectory has been marked by victories, but it's time for him to step up to face the toughest competition in the sport. What's your take on the Davis versus Roach fight? Let us know your thoughts below, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates. See you in the next one.